What's good, everybody? It is Sully, and it is time for another project update video. You guys seem to like these walkthrough project videos, kind of a behind the scenes, if you will, on what is happening here at Navtronics. Well, in this case, we are back on board Project Oyster. Now, in the last video, everything was blown apart. We're starting to get some things mounted up, and figured I was in the area, stop in, create a little content, and show you guys what the team has been up to. Without further ado, guys, let's start getting into it. Now, take a look from the back here at the transom. You see this blue tape, that's all marked off. That is where the first of two of the JL M6 Lux 10-inch subs are going to go. There's one there, and there's another one further forward. Then take a look behind me. There's a hole right there, and there's going to be a matching hole, obviously, right over here. Let's see if I can bring it in. You can see the wire coming out. That is where the first of two pair of the JL Lux M6 6.5s are going to live. Now, why do we do 6.5s and not 7.7s? It's a square footage issue on board this boat. Going with those Lux speakers, it is an actual bigger cutout, bigger surface area for the speaker mounting. So we wanted to keep this looking really nice and tidy with those Lux speakers on there. We worked with the owner on that. So we've got those going in there, and then we've got another pair going up forward up here. You can see these wires are kind of pulled out, but you can see this well right there. There's not enough depth if we wanted to mount that speaker flush in there, guys. You can kind of see right there, that thing's coming to here, and that's right there. So we don't have the speaker depth. So what did we do, guys? Well, we put our thinking hats on here, and Mr. John Q got down to business here, and he created a seamless box right here for us, guys. Take a look right there. That's going to allow us to run our speaker right into there, keep everything flush. We'll do a nice beauty ring. It's just a test fit right now, but that is a single piece of starboard mounted right there. It caused us, we're going to have to move our courtesy light, so we'll move that into there. But that gives us a nice, clean, elegant solution for making sure we've got good sound out here in the cockpit instead of just having two speakers in the sub. Now we're going to have four speakers. They're all the JL M6 Lux speakers. So we've got that taken care of, and we've got the sub. It's going to sound really good. And then, guys, we're also getting the courtesy lighting swapped out. This boat's a little bit different. We are doing the Lumitec lighting. You can start to see them kind of lit up right up there and right over there. So we've got lighting out here in this space. And again, just keeping that attention to detail, guys. Take a look at some of the wiring behind the scenes here. You can see it kind of goes in, comes around. We're keeping it up and out of the way, right? This is a storage locker. The shortcut would obviously be to just run it around. But if you just ran it around there, you're now going to get it caught when you go throw things in here for storage, life jackets, fenders, dock lines, boat hooks. It's going to be very easily caught. So running that up and around takes a little bit of extra wire. Doesn't take that much more time, but gives a much cleaner, much nicer install. So we've got that going on here. We can get this shut for us, and let's make our way inside and see what else is good. So welcome to the salon helm area on board here, guys. We still got a little bit of mom spaghetti, some wires hanging down below us, but the lights are starting to get put back up into place here. Things are starting to get buttoned up top there and nicely labeled as far as what everything is. So we've got our NEMA network right there. You can see our solar power right here with our panels. So very easy to pop this panel out for winter storage. Pull those fuses, and now we don't have live feed solar down into our house battery bank. So we got that going on there. Then we take a look over here into this overhead, and you will see the Poco light controller right there. And again, everything just very nicely labeled, easy to get at and serviceable on it for that right there. So we got all that going on. Then we make our way up here, and you start to see some more of our audio equipment as well, because we have this sub box right here. We're going to go ahead and close that off. We're going to put some sound down inside of there, some Dynamat, get that all done up. You can see right above it here, we have our barnacle. We have two of the JL MVI amps, because inside here, obviously, we're going to have our 10-inch sub. We're going to have our JL M6 Lux. And then also back there, we've got it mirroring on the other side as well, the other JL M6 Lux. You can see this whole panel here also houses our Starlink, as well as our fuse protection for batteries, for powering all of this stuff up, all right there. Very easy to get at, because we're going to have this face panel right here that'll house our stereo, and then we're going to do a nice trim panel right there for the subwoofer. It'll be hidden kind of out of the scenes with just a nice mesh grill over it right there. So we've got that going on. Then you can also see right here we have some of our scan struts starting to come online. You can see it's actually lit up inside of there for the inductive charging. So we've got two of these. We actually have one right here, and then we also have the other one right over there with the cutout for our speaker. You can also start to see some things here. We talked about this last time, but getting some of this wiring and networking going right there, getting that all good and squared away. You can see we're still also working over here, getting all this done. Everything's brought over here and labeled and ready to roll. And guys, something that was really cool that the owner actually brought to us while we started this project, and that is the drawing list for this boat. We actually are able to go through and pull out all the different schematics, where everything's going, and just very easily see what is happening on board this boat. Having things like this just makes everything so much easier when we are working on board the boat. Takes a lot of the guesswork out of the game. So, make our way down these steps right here into the galley area. You can see we've got the panel out. We're getting things all squared away, getting everything nicely labeled up, making sure it's all ready to go and ABYC compliant. And then guys, the last stop on this trip, you heard me mention the audio a bunch, but I didn't show it. It's because it's all up here. These are all of the JL M6 Lux speakers. There's our subwoofers right there. Those big boys kind of give you a side comparison, right? Those are 6.5, that's the 10-inch sub. Now, why are these all here and why aren't those installed yet? It's because we're getting them all custom painted to match. That's the other cool thing you can do with these Lux speakers. You can get them all color matched. So now they just kind of blend into the background on the boat. They don't become a focal point. They're not a distraction. They're just there creating amazing sound. So probably the bulk of the update here on board Project Oyster. If you've got any questions about this, or maybe you're thinking about doing a project, reach out to us, sales@navtronics.com. Let's talk. Maybe you're thinking, you know, hey, fall, I know we haven't started boating up here, but I'm thinking about doing some projects. Let's talk. Let's see if we can get you on the books for next fall off season. Get your boat all refit, fluff, buff. Maybe you've got an older boat that you really love, but the technology's old. We can hook you up and get you taken care of. So, that's it. See you guys next time with another cool video. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe, and we'll see you there. Peace.